Hey guys, what's up? Anyway, I'm gonna make a very short video. Just want to talk about treasury bills in Kenya, and I want to talk about treasury bills because it's something that we always overlook. People want to look for investments that have very high returns but have very high risks. The only problem with Kenyan investors is that they do not know about the risk when they're going for these particular products. So like the Cyton issue that just happened, and I did a video on it, investors did not look at certain things that I as an investor would look at. And sometimes we say you need to come for financial advice, financial coaching, so that you can prevent certain issues you may face with loss of money. So you're paying financial advice for very little money, but you're always directed to the right place where you are sure your money will always come back to you. In Kenya, for example, people should not be losing lots of money chasing very high risk investments, while there are so many safe investments in Kenya that can give you very safe returns. Welcome guys. So here at Ken's Money Matters, as we usually talk about the money mindset, how to make that money, how to enjoy that money, how to manage that money, how to invest that money, and how to assure yourself over a lifetime of income. I'm just thinking, you know what, treasury bills, treasury bonds are things we talk about every single day. We talk about being keen if you're an investor, knowing where your money is going to, knowing what exactly to invest in based on your objectives, your goals, your strategy, your personality, and how much you have. So I say these things all the time. I sing them in this channel all the time. I say, don't just invest in something because your friends are doing it or because the returns are high. Invest in something because you understand it. It can meet your risk level attitudes. It meets your goals, meets your objectives, meets what exactly you need in your life. So don't go investing in things because someone is investing or because you think they're giving very good returns. Like the one in Cyton was giving 18% return. For me, I think that would be too high. I'll be asking myself, why such a risky investment? I'll be thinking that's too risky for me. Of course, I don't want to blame the investors definitely as much, but they have to accept part of the blame if they did not read the documents. So we need to always understand that people will always be scammed as long as we are not careful on what we are putting our money into. And I've looked at stupid ways in which Kenyans lose money. I've said it directly as it is. People lose money in stupid ways. That's the fact. People don't want to invest in themselves. They don't want to invest in the education of investing. So I come with a product today. I tell you that I'll give you 20% return. You're not asking me how I'm going to get a 20% return. You're not asking me about the details of it. You're not asking me about regulation. You're not asking me how I'm going to get my money. You just give me the money. Of course, issues will always come. Issues will always arise when it comes to money issues. So we need to be very careful. So that's why I'm going to talk about treasury bills. And because I've always focused on treasury bonds and other bonds, let me mention treasury bills because last week, as I'm making this video on the 20th of June 2021, just last week, the CBK accepted bids for over 17.3 billion. And remember, treasury bills are always auctioned weekly. So that was 17 billion of people investing their money in just 1 week. So if you're missing out, then you're missing out on a big thing. This is a secure investment. It is liquid, it's safe, it's short-term, it's auctioned weekly, it's efficient, no stress around it. Treasury bills are a really good option for those who do not want stress around investments. Don't chase big investments if you do not have the knowledge, the information, or whatever to just monitor it and to make sure that you are investing your money in the right place. Go for conservative, easy investments that will give you very consistent, assured returns. And you will never have issues around it because the government of Kenya will never default on its debt. It would rather print money and give back to you because it's the government anyway. The treasury can always print money. The government can always print money. So you don't have to worry about so many things. Let's say treasury bills gives you up to sometimes 10% and treasury bonds can give you up to 14%, depending on which ones. Why am I going to be chasing something that's going to give me probably around 16%, 2% different, but the stress that comes with it and the sleepless nights that I have is not worth it. Investing is a long-term thing. Therefore, you have to be careful. You have to know where your money is going. You have to be peaceful with where your money is. And that's why let's talk about treasury bills. So treasury bills generally are short-term debt securities offered by the government. So the government of Kenya always come and borrows money from its own people, from the domestic market, and ask you, okay, we don't have enough money for doing 1, 2, 3. Would you please lend us your money for 3 months, for 6 months, for 1 year, and we'll bring it back. I want to look at some of the benefits of treasury bills. And one of them is that the fact that they are short-term. So we have the 91 days, we have the 182 days, we have the 365 days treasury bills. So they don't go beyond a year. Your money will not be fixed beyond 1 year. But even when your money is fixed, remember you're getting your interest, which your principal amount is always working for you. So this is what we call money working for you. You don't have to worry about it. So number one is that they're short term. So some people don't want to fix their money for a long time. If you have like short term or medium term goals, this is a good place to always put in your money. That's number one thing about treasury bills. Number two, they're auctioned weekly. So it means every single week you have an opportunity to invest. Why would I be fighting with Saiton about 10% if I can have treasury bills every single week auctioned and I get my money after 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year? Why would I be fighting with an investment firm? It depends on what you want. You have to be very careful what you're investing in. So again, they're auctioned weekly, so it means even if you missed this week, you will always have an opportunity to invest if you are working or if you are doing business and making money. There will always be an opportunity for you to invest in treasury bills. Number three, they're secure. Like I said, they're backed by the government, so nothing can really happen. Number four, they offer attractive rates. Like I said, they can give you anything between 7%, 8%, 9%, 10%, depending, of course, on the general interest rates of the ground or in the environment. So again, they are always very attractive compared to sometimes when you have money in the bank, which is earning nothing, or you have some very risky insurance policy, which is going to give you like 7-8% after so many years. Why? So I think that treasury bills offers a really good opportunity. It's very easy to invest in treasury bills. I've mentioned this. You can check out my videos on treasury bonds and treasury bills. This is my third video on that. So you just need to open a CDS account, which I've actually done a video on too. Opening a CDS account is very simple. There are certain requirements that you need. You can do it through a commercial bank of Kenya that is registered by the CBK, or you can do it directly through the CBK, whereby you go and pick your mandate card, whatever it is, and fill the form and return to CBK. Depending on how you want it, I would prefer you go directly to the CBK, open an account with CBK, and then you can always transact in bills and bonds and other government offers that may come in the future. It's very simple to open an account with these people. It's the CDK's account, and then you decide how do you want to invest. It's very simple. If you do it through the commercial bank, again, your broker or the commercial bank will always guide you on how to do it. So like I said, people oversubscribe for these things every day, meaning people are always investing in treasury bills. So you need to take opportunity. Like I told you last week, it was 7-point-something billion. There was a 152% subscription rate. Subscription rates just mean that they received bids more than what they offered. The government received more bids more than what was actually offered or being auctioned in the market. So with a 17 billion, that's a lot of people. I know the banks are in there with lots of money, but there are individuals in there. If you have any money that you can put into treasury bills, why not do so? So for example, last week, it shows very clearly here that the central bank accepted bids of 17 billion at the weekly bills auction. The 91-day treasury bills was the most attractive at the auction, with CBK accepting 4.5 billion out of the 4 billion that was offered. The 182 days treasury bills received bids worth 11 billion out of 10 billion offered. Performance rate of 10 billion, a performance rate of 112%. That again was oversubscribed. Then the 364 days treasury bill received the bids worth 17 billion out of 10 billion, a performance of 172%, again oversubscribed at the CBK. So the rates for 91, 182 days or 364 day treasury bills was 7%, 7.5 and 8%. So this time is actually quite average. I would not say low, average. 7%, 8% is average. Sometimes it goes up to 10%, depending, of course, like I said, on the interest rate level on the environment. Right now with Corona and stuff like that, the interest rates have been quite low, definitely. So as you can see, it's been quite good generally. The previous auction, as you can see, was 7.1, was quite high, was much higher, 7.7, 8.6, that's almost 9%. The next auction's bid closure is 24th of June 2021, which is again next week. So you can always find ways in which you can participate. So guys, really, this is an opportunity for everyone to try and invest in a safe way, in an efficient way, if you don't want stress. So please try and check out treasury bills. Like I said, opening an account is quite easy. It's very simple to open an account. It's very simple to, start investing with the government and making your money. I hope this is helpful. I just wanted to talk about treasury bills because I saw the oversubscription with treasury bills, and I wanted to tell you that people are busy investing. So if you're not investing, you are missing out, and you're going to cry much later and start running up and down trying to look for opportunities, maybe high return opportunities, so that you can make money fast. But if you start early and build wealth consistently with patience and discipline, you're always going to get there. People get there through different ways. Some get there faster, some get there slowly, but trust me, it's sweeter when you do it slowly, consistently, and in ways that you don't end up losing lots of money in the process. So as usual, comment below, let me know if you're going to T-bills, if you're thinking of it, if you have ever invested in the T-bills, and tell me what your idea is about these T-bills. Share, like, please smash the like button to help with the algorithm to push this message further, and see you in the next video, guys. As usual, Ken here.
Won't you make up your mind?